It is another beautiful day right here on Oweleke TV, and I'm so excited that we are all here today to make it happen for you. It is TGIF, of course, and this is Friday. How is the weekend going to be? Your plan? What's your plan for the weekend? I've got a good plan, but then let's look at this topical issue today. This is a statement coming from the Minister of FCT, and we actually want to talk about this today because it has to do with work. When Umahi came into office, it was work, contracts been revoked and all of that. But then, accountability, supervision is one thing that is so lagging in Nigeria. It's lacking. It's not there. A lot of people have been awarded contracts, being employed, and nobody supervises them. Even the supervisors that are being appointed end up doing nothing. Now, let's come to FCT and see what's happening between the Minister of FCT and the newly installed, or can I say newly appointed permanent secretaries. My name is Ramsey Enoch, and it's a special day. Joining me on review this morning is Michael Ekene, as usual. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning.
Let's talk about this a little bit. I want to talk about Wike, of course, the Minister of FCT, who have actually opened up to permanent secretaries that any one of them that is not ready to work should resign. Some persons may think he is being too harsh, while other persons will say, well, this is Wike for you, and that is how to call people to order. Can we say he's just been too harsh or overdoing?
The person of Nyesom Wike has been known as a no-nonsense man, not just a no-nonsense man, a very outspoken man. Sometimes he can step on toes. Doing that, he doesn't really care about that. He just wants you to do the right thing. Sometimes he can do the wrong things, offend people, and then still move on. But then let's move ahead straight to the appointment of the mandate secretaries, permanent secretaries yesterday in Abuja, being charged up by the Minister of FCT to take their jobs seriously, do it judiciously, and then eschew eye service. He made mention of, I don't want eye service, I just want you guys to work, do what you are elected for. If you don't want to do that, please, you can resign at this appointment. At least you're going to answer former permanent secretary.
That's all they are going to get. If you've been elected now and anything happens and you resign, at least you were once a permanent secretary, so they can just call you former permanent secretary of the FCT.
He also stressed a point where he talked about the hunger in the land, this post being a way of the federal government meeting the challenges of Nigeria right now. That's employment. First of all, the people that are employed. You've been employed to do this as permanent secretaries. Make sure you carry out your duties judiciously, because from there you're going to be going straight to office of the head of the federation or head of civil service, apparently, which will be the apex or the pinnacle of your career. But then this is also helping to curb unemployment, also advising the youth to make sure that hard work is their watchword. You don't constitute nuisance in the society. Just make sure you work hard for whatever, in anything you're doing. And then if I relate that to a statement I read yesterday where the Vice President Kasim Shettima.
Okay, I was actually coming to that, the 8,000 naira thing.
Oh, you saw that too?
I saw that too. You know, I saw that story and I was wondering. I was like, okay, work. The first time it was being said that Nigerian youths are lazy, coming from a president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and same Nigerian youths are gaining employment outside the shores of Nigeria. So when I saw this statement coming from the Vice President of the Federation, Shettima, saying with 8,000 naira, any youth, any Nigerian, any youth who knows what he or she is doing should be able to survive. And I was like trying to compare it to the 21 million naira, all right, earned by senators, according to what we heard monthly.
Remember that senators came out to refute that claim to say
they refuted it. But then, were you expecting them to accept it?
They
won't accept it, of course.
There was a time we saw 1 million naira as salary, then we saw 21. They all keep refuting the whole claim. Let's go back to Nigerian youth. Nigerian youth, as we all know, if you're watching, if you're youth, kudos to you. In fact, today bosa for all Nigerian youth, because I'm one of them.
Bosa. Bosa for all Nigerian youths.
Awesome.
All Nigerian youths. Take it.
Nigerian youths are the strongest you can ever see in the world.
Proven.
For every youth watching, it's proven scientifically,
It's proven.
Theoretically, and practically.
It's proven.
You understand? Anywhere you see a Nigerian youth, they are working hard, irrespective of school, academic qualification, and skill. They want to work hard. Let me take myself for a case study. As a case study, I finished secondary school, and my uncles kept giving flimsy excuses as why he won't go to university. What did I do? I picked up my uncle's bike and I went into the street. Now, when I became a commercial motorcyclist, most people
So your
don't know.
uncle empowered you.
No. I picked the bike by fire by force. It was going to work. I said, no, you're not going to work. I need to get this certificate in this university. And since you say there's no money, please trek to the office as an officer. He's an officer. Let me use your bike. And then, what am I saying? I made use of the available to get what I wanted. Nigerian youth are people that can turn a lemon to a lemonade with the available resources. You see them learning skill, learning technological skills, online skills to improve themselves. We also have the youth who have bought houses and cars for their family at a very tender age. We also have youth who train themselves in the universities, myself inclusive. 2 times, I got a computer certificate. I wanted to get better. I did this myself. I did menial work. So,
And you're a Nigerian youth. So
absolutely. So Nigerian youths are not lazy. Talking about 8,000 naira. Well, that could be years back where the value of naira is still upscaled. Right now, 8,000 naira can just buy you 2 bags or 3 bags of water, sachet water. Okay, you expect a Nigerian youth who is a graduate. Or then we also have youths who have graduated and they are doing BOS business. We have Nigerian youth, like the one I met the other day, who is a commercial motorcyclist, an Okada man, popularly known Okada man, and he read accountancy. So we have many Nigerian youths that are working hard.
But because the environment and the economy is not conducive,
very
for
unfavorable.
a lot of them, they can't even work.
Yeah,
all right, let's get back to Wike's statement now. As it is right now, Wike is saying they should resign, all right, after being picked, all right, asking them to resign.
If you don't want to work, please resign right now.
And you will be a former, but then, without supervision, all right, even if they have been supervised, because he said before these people were actually appointed into these offices, they were scrutinized one, and in fact, they were recommended by stakeholders and people, traditional rulers, people who knows them very well. And if they don't meet up to expectation, they don't meet up with expectation, they are going to be shown the way out. As it is right now, because you can't give what you don't have.
Absolutely.
So as it is right now, do you think if these people are not supervised, can they actually perform well? Because he said they will be held accountable.
When you begin to delve into this question, it raises eyebrows as that what is the criterion for employment for permanent secretaries, mandate secretaries, and everything that were employed? Was it requisite experience and knowledge, or they were
based on recommendation? He can do it.
Recommendation, you can do it. This is my godfather. He presented this. That has been happening a lot in Nigeria, not just in federal government, in states. You go to offices and you're wondering, what is this person? What is she doing here? Does she have prerequisite experience, employable experience to even be here? Remember, people are in Nigeria now. People are employed on personal vendetta and personal aggrandizement rather than expertise and qualification. You know somebody, you get employed. Nigerians will tell you that now who know man. Now they get it. Nigeria will tell you that connection is what works in Nigeria. So sometimes they also disencourage those youth who have worked so hard in school, who have read so hard, who've gotten so many skills. Remember, after getting all these skills, you are left with a country who has not supported you. You're now trying to jackpot.
Thank you. And they were saying everyone that has jackpot should come back. That they want to do something to make sure they come back. But then, I don't think that's going to be possible. Thank you very much for adding your voice to the conversation. We are actually talking about the fact that the Minister of FCT has said yesterday during the inauguration or the swearing-in ceremony of the mandate secretaries and the permanent secretaries, and of course, the people around were told opened yesterday that if they can't perform, it was an open check. If you know you can't perform, just resign now so you don't get yourself into trouble. So as it is right now, they will be supervised, they will be monitored, and they will be held accountable for whatever they do as they hit the ground running. But then let's wait and see how it's going to unfold right here in the FCT. And of course, the supervision and holding people accountable need to spread across board to every state and every ministry and agencies in the country. Thank you very much for joining us on today's review. We will come on your way again, and that's going to be on Monday. Today is Friday, and this is the TGIF edition. Have a wonderful weekend and celebrate according to what you can afford. Don't go across boundary. My name is Ramsey, and once again, bye-bye for now.